Hello and welcome to my show, Impact Branding. It's Zahrina Robertson here, and thank you for joining me. Today I have the beautiful, beautiful Lucie Trinco from Tutto. Now, Lucie, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. How's your morning been?
A little chaotic.
Yeah.
School holidays, 3 children. That'll happen.
Yeah, totally.
But no, I'm here.
So, I mean, that's awesome because, juggling act, family, business, your personal brand.
Yes.
The whole shebang. I mean, golly, what a woman you are.
Yeah, it's crazy times.
Yeah.
Crazy times.
And on top of all of this, she's got an international brand. Hey, ho. Tell me about it.
Well, I have a brand of luxury leather baby bags called Tutto.
Beautiful.
So Tutto means everything, and so in essence they're luxury bags for mums that fit everything. So that's really why we started, and 7 years later we are now sold in 15 countries and over 200 stores around the world.
That is unreal. It's amazing. And how cool is that? And it's all Aussie.
It is all Aussie design.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
and
it's great.
That's wonderful. So what's with your brand and how you position yourself? What's unique about?
Well, we really came in from a very different angle. My background, I'm a handbag designer from way back, and really we sit apart because we are in essence a luxury handbag for mums that also has the functionality that you need as a new mum. So they don't look like baby bags, they don't really act like baby bags in that they're a very organised handbag that comes with all the baby internals that you would expect with a baby bag, like change mats, insulated bottle holders.
Yeah, and there's all the gadgets. I love it. And what's really unique is that you can pull the inside lining out with all these compartments.
You can. So the lining zip
pull it out, and then zip it out, wash it, put it back in.
You do. I know.
What's every woman's dream? A washable insert.
Elongates the life of your handbag.
It's amazing. Right. I tell you, I need one right now. Yeah, I think it's awesome. And then what's actually really special, because with a brand, be it a product, service, person, we have to stand out from the market, the crowded marketplace of bags, photographers. What is unique as well about your
Well, we developed
bag?
I guess when you're starting a new brand, you're trying to think of what can you do that's going to personalize your brand in the marketplace. And for me, it was because they don't look like baby bags, and every other baby bag on the market is blue or pink or polka dot or floral prints, or they look like baby bags. So
boring.
What mine are luxury leather handbags.
But they're sexy and they're savvy.
They are sexy and savvy, but I needed to do something to identify it as being a baby product. So I developed, this is our commonly known as our little monster teddy. So these are little teddy monster charms that hang off all of our bags, and every bag has a different colour combo teddy. So this is how we started sort of identifying our bags when we started, but they've kind of taken on a life of their own in that we now sell them separately in lots of different colours, so people can customise their bag with different colour teddies. And then we also have a few fan groups on Facebook.
Yeah, so because I just wanted to just interrupt slightly
that's
there.
Right.
Is I want to talk about social media with Lucie, because her personal brand is also, with the business brand, is built around social media. And we can't get rid of it. It's here to stay. It's stuck with us all. So how have you used social media strategically?
Look, I think social media is really, it's been key for my demographic. I'm talking to mums and often stay-at-home mums. So Facebook probably is my most powerful social media medium, and we play on all the others, but Facebook's kind of the one where our mums are there getting their information every day. So we're posting twice a day. We talk about current events or topics that are interesting to new mums. I also have a style blog that I post through to there. So it's really tips on how new mums should dress or effortlessly dress to suit their changing body shape, that isn't expensive or difficult.
That's right. Glide through the day. You
Yeah.
know? Glide.
All that sort of stuff. So,
awesome.
So we try and give her a lot of information, not just talking about our bags. I mean, of course, we throw the bags in there wherever we can, but it's more giving our customers a lifestyle, fashion and beauty lifestyle tutorials, I guess, with a luxury bag thrown in.
Yes. Now you have a story about social media to share about the success of it. Yeah, there was the story about one of the mums and.
Oh yeah, so we had so we've got
these.
There's a lot of closed groups on Facebook. I've since learned, which I didn't know about when we went in. So there's a lot of fan groups with over 1,000 women in each fan group. So they came to us and asked us to customize a teddy for them. So we did a turquoise teddy. And basically what they wanted to be able to do was see other women on the street with the turquoise teddy and know that they were part of this group on Facebook. So it was kind of a really
secret kind of like
secret club, but very cool for me as a brand.
Awesome.
But I had this wonderful customer in the UK who had the teddy and basically took it on an adventure around London. So I ended up blogging about it because she sent me all these photos of the teddy on the Tower of London and the teddy on the London Eye and teddy in a bar and
teddy in a bar,
teddy going to abroad like a West End show. And so this teddy had these adventures around London and it was hilarious, seriously. And so I ended up doing a blog post. So if you want to have a look, it's on my website, iltutto.com.au on the blog.
Yeah. So what's been your biggest learning curve of developing your personal brand and business? Like, what's been making the most impact? Has it been social media, word of mouth? Has it been the mums?
Look, I think it's a combination of all of those things. You know, when we were starting out, and we didn't have the social media following that we've got now. I mean, social media now is our most powerful tool, but starting from the very beginning, we didn't have that following, and to build that brand up was really difficult. So how do you do that? And that's, you know, the $1,000,000 question. For me, with a brand like mine, I focused on celebrities, and we were lucky enough that Kate Blanchett was seen carrying my bag really early on, 7 years ago, and she was photographed on, you know, I think it was the Daily Telegraph, page 3, carrying one of my bags, and that kind of was the start of a celebrity using my bags, and it really helped open so many doors, really. And then from there we've had Danny Minogue, we've had Sarah Murdoch, we've had Denise Van Outen in the UK, Tara Moss. So we've got a really lovely list of celebrities that love and use Il Tutto, which is great. And that celebrity endorsement definitely is I guess it's a confirmation when a consumer is buying a product that it's a cool one if a celebrity's willing to use it.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's the society we live in now, that celebrities definitely lead products.
Pack a punch, don't
they? That's right.
I tell you, you know, once it can go viral, and if you've got it's the same. It's interesting when you have a product endorsed by, you know, someone like a celebrity. It's quite like, oh wow, I've got to have what they have.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's really powerful. So, you know, and I think having such a strong little branding tool like our little teddy means that, you know, people see a bag and see the teddy and they immediately know that bag is Il Tutto.
Magic,
which is kind of cool.
I think that's great. So what happens with the future of your business and how's it going? Like, are you designing new strands of bags? I mean,
look, in essence, Il Tutto will always be a luxury product for mums.
Yeah.
So we've got the baby bag range, and we've branched out and we've done we've called them the After Baby.
Oh, the After Baby
collection, and that's basically designed for a mum like you,
right?
For example,
me, I know. I've got my name down on the list. Number one.
You, like you. So basically, we've recognised that our customer has now grown up, and her kids are probably now, you know, 5 and 7.
Yes.
She still loves Il Tutto and loves the functionality that we offer, but she might not need quite such a big bag anymore. So
with all those secret compartments, huh?
With the secret compartments. So we now do smaller ones.
For lipstick compartments.
Yeah. Makeup purses. In there. But we now do smaller handbags that still have the functionality and the organisation for mum, but without the baby.
Oh, seriously, how cool is that? Yeah. Now, you know, we've got your product, brand.
Yes.
Handbags. But what
Handbags.
about you? Have
My
you
personal
worked
brand.
on your own personal brand?
Absolutely.
Talk to me about it.
Well, look, we've started, it was something that I probably happened almost by accident, and I know it shouldn't really happen by accident. Well, I think me being the designer for Il Tutto, people became really interested in me and my life, and that started to really take off. So we really took that and ran with it. So what we now have is I've got a personal blog that runs alongside Il Tutto, and they basically feed through to each other. So even though they are separate, they're definitely talking the same language. So what we try and do on lucietrinco.com is focus on all things style.
Oh, I love
So,
that.
so every week, we photograph what I'm wearing with click-throughs to buy. So it's a really easy shopping resource for a mum to go, oh, I love that jumper, click, I'll buy that online. Cool. So we do one of those a week. We talk about, I might talk about what, the perfect white T-shirt that every woman needs, and I'll review the perfect T-shirts in the market or things like that. So that's on the Lucie Trinco blog. And then on the Il Tutto blog, we try and keep it very baby focused.
Yeah.
So I think this week we're talking about, how I named my children, things like that, or we're talking about the childcare crisis in Australia.
Hard-hitting subjects for sure.
Hard-hitting stuff for new mums.
Definitely, and I tell you, that's what's absorbing, mind-absorbing, and so it's also interest. It's top of mind.
That's right, and I think with any brand, it's all about the layers. And I talk about having the layers of an onion. You can't just talk about bags all the time.
No.
So what can you talk about that's relevant to your consumer base, that goes, oh, Lucie's the expert in that, so I will come to her to buy a bag.
That's it. See? There we go. Making an impact. Hello.
Trying very hard.
I think you do really well.
Thank
you.
Good
job. How much do you think is attributed to this success of being known is your story or the product story? What's been? I'd like to know. This has been.
Yeah, look, it's a really interesting one, and I think definitely starting out it was about my story.
Right.
Because I didn't have a history with Il Tutto, so starting out it was all about my story. So I could talk about my background, and I was the head designer at Origin, and had quite an impressive CV behind me. So that definitely opened doors, and I guess gave the brand credibility.
Yes.
And when you're starting out and you're trying to differentiate yourself in the marketplace, you've got to really pinpoint what's your point of difference and why people are going to trust to buy your products.
Exactly.
So for me, it was about talking about myself as a designer and that credibility, which then in essence, I guess, validated the brand. Yeah. And then as we've gone, the celebrity layer then has added that endorsement and then the layers just go and on. So I think, look, is it still about me or is it more about the brand? I think it's probably 50-50, and I think the brand we're definitely trying to grow the brand so that it stands on its own. And that's really, I guess, the key for any business person is how do you make your brand stand on its own without you as the figurehead?
Yeah, that's a $1 million question, isn't it?
It is a $1 million question.
So I wonder how much PR. Is it important to have a PR? Like, can you do PR by yourself? Do you think achievable, or do you think that hiring a PR person is the way to go?
Depends how much time you've got.
Yeah.
When I started, I was on my own, so I outsourced a lot, and I had a PR company for my first 5 years.
Yeah.
We are 7 years old, so the last 2 years we've managed it ourselves. Primarily because, really we're known for what we do now, and people come to us when they need products as opposed to needing to push it out constantly. So I think it's shifted a little bit than what it was.
Oh, wow. I have had the best morning talking to you. It's been wonderful, Lucie.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks for
having me. It's been fun.
No, I know it has been. And look, thanks for coming on the show and helping and sharing, how to make your brand an impact. I think it's awesome. And look, thanks viewers, everybody, for tuning in. And and I really appreciate your company. And I will talk to you very soon. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye.